Well, back here, we're going back to the story of a little boy from Warrington who's flown to Germany for surgery that it's hoped will change his life.
Yes, Ethan Connolly has a rare medical condition which causes large cysts on his face and neck. Yesterday, a world-renowned surgeon agreed to perform the first of a number of operations on him.
Our reporter Tessa Chapman was with the family at the hospital as Ethan began that surgery. Here's her exclusive report.
It's 8 a.m. at Berlin's Benjamin Franklin Hospital. It's going to be a tough day. Ethan Connolly was born with large cysts which disfigure his face and block his airway, and a specialist surgeon has agreed to operate. But the situation's confusing for Ethan, agonising for his parents.
I think up until today, Ethan hasn't realised that anything was happening. I think as soon as they were asking him to put a gown on today, he knew he was in a hospital and knew something was going to happen. So that was quite upsetting.
As Ethan is prepared for theatre, there's a welcome surprise. The nurse who treats him at Liverpool's Alder Hey Hospital has flown in to watch the operation and to take instructions about his aftercare.
It's supporting the family to give Ethan the best possible outcome, really, rather than saying it's nothing to do with us in the NHS. It's supporting them.
Time passes impossibly slowly. But eventually Dr. Wayner is ready, and Kevin and Karen must leave Ethan in his hands. He says over time he can remove the cysts and eventually the tube in his neck, which helps him breathe.
This is an ongoing process. He will need multiple surgeries, but our object is to keep things under control, to stay ahead of the condition, to keep him looking normal and functioning normally.
Ethan's been in surgery for about an hour and a half now, and Dr. Wayner and his team are moving on to the second stage of the operation. It could take another 2 hours yet, but so far it's all going to plan.
You're always looking at the clock, thinking, when's it coming out, when's it coming out, so...
You're just sitting and waiting and worrying, I suppose. But I just want to see him so he knows that we're here and he's not upset waiting for us.
I think over the next 3 to 4 weeks he'll heal and he'll be back to normal.
Did you come across anything that you weren't expecting at all?
No, nothing unusual. In fact, the lymphatic malformation was exactly where we expected it to be.
You're pleased with how things have gone today?
Yeah, so far so good. Very happy.
Finally, Kevin and Karen are called by the nurses. Ethan has come round from the anaesthetic. The wait is over, but the worry isn't yet. Ethan's groggy and uncomfortable. He'll take some time to come round fully. But the next morning, he's already well enough for a visit. Good morning. How are you? Hello, Ethan. I've heard you were very brave yesterday.
Yeah.
And I think I've got something you might like.
Right, that one.
There you go.
Wow.
So thank you.
His tongue's quite swollen at the minute, so he's not eating as well. But he's really happy, he's playing and everything, so... He's on the mend, aren't you, mate?
Doctors here are hoping to discharge Ethan in a couple of days. When he gets home, the team at Alder Hey Hospital will monitor his progress and they'll help to assess what else can be done for him in the future. Ethan's journey certainly isn't over, but the first step has been a successful one. Tessa Chapman for Granada Reports in Berlin.
What a very brave young man, and of course we will be following his progress. I think
Absolutely.
Spider-Man was a bit of a hit there.
I think it was, yeah.